In the biography to be published next week, the 41st U.S. president delivers scorching critiques of his son's Vice President Dick Cheney and his Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld. He says their arrogance and hardline influence served the president badly. It has long been suspected that Bush Sr. did not approve of some of his son's actions. The question is, why did he wait so many years to speak up? One reason is his advanced age and the urgency to improve his son's image, says analyst Klaus Lares.
He sees with great concern what is happening in Iraq, what is happening in the Middle East, the entire chaos and turmoil there. And he knows, of course, that everyone is blaming his son's invasion of Iraq in 2003 for the turmoil at the moment. And the older Bush wants to make clear that not just his son is to be blamed for that.
Lares said placing most of the blame on Cheney and Rumsfeld is unfair because the president bears responsibility for his decisions. Neither Cheney nor Rumsfeld has ever acknowledged making any mistakes in the justification for the war in Iraq. In fact, 2 months ago, a defiant Cheney criticized the current administration for pursuing a nuclear deal with Iran to avoid war.
It's not, as President Obama claims, the only alternative to war. It is madness.
The biography, Destiny and Power, The American Odyssey of George Herbert Walker Bush, is coming out as Bush's second son, Jeb, struggles to rebuild his chances to win the Republican presidential nomination. Lares told VOA the book will not help him.
Jeb Bush has been very wobbly when journalists have asked him about the Iraq invasion of 2003. He hasn't condemned it outright, but he hasn't really approved of it either. So he is really trying to be sitting on the fence. Now his father criticizing the Iraq invasion indirectly by putting the blame on Cheney and Rumsfeld, that makes him look very bad because he hasn't taken a clear position himself.
Lares said that in the coming days, Jeb Bush may feel forced to declare that the war in Iraq was a bad idea and that if he does, he is most likely to deny his brother's responsibility. Zlatica Hoke, VOA News, Washington.